Hey everyone, it's Wilson from Yes Insights. I'm the co-founder of Yes Insights, and in this video, I'll be showing you how to set up a process to win back your canceled customers. So churn sucks. As a founder of a SaaS company, as well as previously running growth for a couple venture-backed companies, we all know that churn sucks. One of the most frustrating things is seeing a user cancel their account after you spend so much time trying to nurture them, send them educational materials, etc., etc. And when a customer complains or provides criticism, it's very hard for a founder to digest. But we have to deal with it, and churn is not something that we can prevent 100%. But there are a lot of things to increase our user retention rate. So in this video, I kind of want to go over a few tips that actually work. So the first thing you want to do when it comes to creating a process for retaining your customers and winning them back is pretty much to start with the customer. You have to understand what they're coming from, why they are canceling, or why they even want to think about canceling. If you have a great product and you're consistently improving, there shouldn't be a reason why they're canceling, especially when it provides a lot of value for them and their company, right? So it starts with the customer and understanding what they want before they even think about canceling. That's what you want to do. You want to prevent the cancellation from happening. Groove is a support company, a SaaS company, and the founder Alex says that learning the reasons why your customer cancel is painful, but is valuable. I did nothing to collect and measure the feedback I was getting. There's no way around it. It sucks when people point out where you failed them, but actively collecting and leveraging the feedback has become one of the most important drivers for the improvement at Groove. And because of this, they were able to increase their user retention, user acquisition, and of course, build a sustainable growth strategy through the user feedback. So, from the very beginning, just start with just talking to your customers, constantly checking in, and that should be the number one step in your process before they even get to the point where they even choose to cancel. Now, it does happen. We all deal with it every single day. Users don't convert and users cancel. So, what can we do about it if the user does decide to cancel? Well, one of the best things that Alex applied, as well as a lot of different companies applied, such as MailChimp, etc., and including ourselves at Yes Insights, is we sent out, we replaced it with a cancellation survey. So a cancellation survey can appear in many different forms, right? I'll be going over the different forms, but the most basic one would be just going to your subscription cancel page and swap out the cancellation button where it says cancel my subscription with a question and a series of responses that look something like the picture below, right? So replace the delete your account button with a bunch of different actions like get a discount for extra months, extend your trial, talk to a customer success rep, provide feedback, something like that. And what you want to do with when a user does click on one of these is you want to be able to trigger it and provide what they call like a trigger action based on their response. So if the user does click, let's say, request a product demo, then you probably want to automate that flow and send them to a calendar link where they can actually schedule a call with one of your customer success rep so that you can actually talk to them and figure out, hey, why do you think about canceling? What can we do better? Is it because of the features, or is it because you discovered a competitor, or did you just not find a use? And that way you can kind of not only gain the feedback so you can make a better product and prevent more cancellation in the future, but as well as you can understand your user and then probably even convince them to not cancel their account by offering them something like an extended trial. The second type of cancellation survey will be the one that you send through like a personal email, right? I created this simple one-click survey using our own product, Yes Insights. So if you're looking to create one, just go to yesinsights.com, sign up for an account, and you can set one up. But I like to go with this trick after we try implementing the one at first. So you always want to do something that's automatic first, and then if that doesn't work and the user does select some stuff and they want to cancel anyway, then this is when I would send this email and I would say, hey Matt, it's Wilson from Best Insights. I wanted to personally reach out and thank you for giving us a try. I really wanted you to stick around for the long term, but I understand you have to cancel your account. I have a quick question. I hope you can answer it. That can help me improve my product in the near future. And I ask them why they decide to cancel, give them a couple of reasons, and these are what they call the open-ended questions. One reason why I do this instead of just saying oh yes or no or a type in an answer is because right now I'm providing the answers for them, which makes them uh, kind of like they don't have to really think. They already know their answer in their mind. They know why they're canceling. And with this, I can actually gather a lot of data, and I can take that data, segment the list, and then reach back out to them with a solution that possibly can win them back even after they cancel their account. It's very simple, and then all they have to do is click on the answer. They'll be prompted to a custom landing page where they can actually put in more additional comments, and you can set this all up within Yes Insights. The third type of cancellation survey is a website feedback widget. So when they get to the page where they're about to cancel their account, I will want to trigger this website feedback widget that will slide up and will say, "What's the reason for you wanting to cancel your account?" And then if they click on the answer, then that way I can look at all the people that visited this page and go like, "Oh, okay, maybe my pricing was too high," or maybe, "Hey, the 7-day trial that we offer, yes, since it's just not long enough, and they want a 14-day trial." That way I can analyze a whole bunch of data and then talk to my co-founders or my product team and my developer team and then come up with a better solution for the long-term customers, which will eventually help me increase my user retention and lower the churn rate. So the next step when it comes to creating a process would be, okay, now I have all this data. Now let's identify the problem and act upon it. So act upon what people say. Once you figure out why the user's canceling, it's just time to take it to the next level, right? Analyze it and then break it down. So this is how I like to break it down. There's usually two main reasons why people decide to cancel. One is a price-driven reason. Some customers cancel because your pricing is just too high or it's just out of their budget. They might be a bootstrap company and they just don't have enough to pay for it. Then maybe you have to revamp your pricing, or maybe you can offer them a discount, right? The solution for this will be just provide them with maybe like an extended trial, more educational materials based on your current features and use cases, and probably marketing to the correct people, because if your product is valuable, then you could be marketing to the wrong type of crowd. And that happens to us all the time because Yes Insight is a product that so many different people can use, and we do tend to market to the wrong people. So this allows us to kind of figure out, okay, maybe project managers are the ones that we should be targeting instead of marketers. The next reason is features reasons. So it's maybe because they discovered a competitor that has a more robust platform. Then if you see like there's 10 people that's using that competitor switching over to that competitor, now you can tell, okay, most of them are probably using it for that feature. Now let's try to roll that out within our feature ourselves, or how can we even make a better version of that feature? A good solution for this is probably would be just offer more educational materials, videos, blog posts, ebooks, white papers, whatever you have, based on your current features first, and then encourage them to test out the newer features that you have upcoming. The next step to continue on with the process is make sure you have ongoing communications with your customer, right? Communication is not only the key to winning a customer back, but it's also the key to retaining a customer and learning how you can improve your product in the long term. Stelly, who runs Close.io, says that visiting a customer is like working out or eating healthy. Everybody knows you should do it, but very few people actually do it. And it's not that we're above others. We actually launched Close.io in 2013. Our first customer visit wasn't until 2014. It took us more than a year. Now, if you're not based in where your customer is, especially for SaaS companies, it's kind of hard to visit them in person. I understand that. We don't visit all of our customers, but we do talk to every single one. We do this by sending surveys all the time. We create a feedback loop, and it really helps us in the long term because we're gaining consistently feedback. So it's very important to set up that customer foundation where you're actually talking to your customers. This could be done through surveys, through website widgets, through just ongoing personal communication, or just picking up your phone. Just make sure you talk to them and engage with them all the time to see how you can improve your product. Another way is by sending regular NPS surveys. You can send this out quarterly, weekly, depending on what type of product you're running and how many customers you have. All customers are potential cancellations, and all cancellations are churn. So the more you talk to them, the more happy they'll be. And NPS surveys allow you to kind of figure out, okay, maybe I should reach out to my detractors right now. Those are the ones that are picking the numbers between 1 to 6 in your NPS survey, and they're the people that are unsatisfied with your product. Now, what can we do to make them satisfied? Or talk to your evangelists, the ones that are your promoters, and figure out what they like of your product, and then leverage that and have them refer their friends. So all this data and all this stuff that you can incorporate into the process, it doesn't take that long to set up, but it does really help in the long term. The last one I like to go over is sending swags. This worked really well when I was running growth at Iron.io. We send people like gummy bears, t-shirts all the time, especially our top customers, the promoters or the 9 and 10s is what you call from the NPS surveys. And these are the guys that are super happy with the product already, but sending them additional swags make them even more happy. We also try sending stuff to like people that were in the mid-range, so like the passives, the one that can switch over to competitor, but they haven't yet, and that kind of makes them feel more happy and they're more delighted, which makes them stick around for the long term. And we're able to win a lot of people back like this. So start getting feedback today, start talking to your customers, implement a process, discuss with your team, and start brainstorming. Um, st- um, Putting like a feedback loop into your marketing automation, into your welcome emails. Isn't that difficult, especially if you're using something like Intercom already? Yes Insights integrate directly with Intercom, so you can create a survey within Yes Insights, embed it within Intercom, and just automate that feedback loop. Just make sure you're doing something to start talking to your customers. Check out yesinsights.com if you're looking to set up a survey. We have a free trial. You can contact me at wilson@yesinsights.com if you have any questions, or reach out to me on Twitter at wilsonpenny.